All right. Good morning, everyone. So, I want to share with us how you can handle um, some challenges you're facing in business. All right. Let me start by telling you this. If anyone had told you that you will never face challenges in your business, number one, the first person lied to you. That was a very big lie. Every successful businessman, every successful person faces challenges. Thousands of them, hundreds of them, many of them. It's just part of life. Challenges are there. They would come up. As a matter of fact, there is this adage. The trees that attract stones are trees that bear fruit. It's an African adage. Okay? So, if you are on your path to success, if you're on your path to greatness, expect challenges. Yeah, expect a lot of challenges. A lot of them. Challenges do not come to pull you down. You must get that truth first. Challenges do not come to destroy you, no. It actually comes to make you stronger. Some people start business and in their subconscious mind, they are not expecting any kind of obstacle challenge. I don't know how they do that. I don't know who made you to believe that thing. It's not true. Expect challenges. That's the path to greatness. That's the path to success. Let me tell you why many people will never be rich. Let me tell you the reason why we still have the poor is because many a times a lot of people don't want to face challenges. They want to solve any problem. They just expect life to just move like that. You just start a business and zoom, everything moves fine, no challenges, you just become successful. There is nothing like that. It doesn't exist in this world. The greatest people that you know, the most successful people, the wealthy people, all right, in business, have faced and they are still currently facing challenges. The only difference is that there are different stages, there are different challenges, different types, all right? For someone who is starting, he has his own challenge. For someone who has been there for years, he has also his own challenge. All right? So, the first thing I want you to know and agree is, number one, you must face challenges. All right? You must accept that they are there. If you are planning to start a business, expect it. In short, make plans to solve problems that will come along the way. That's why you want to be great. You want to be a problem solver. All right? You want to bring solutions where there are none. Okay? So, we've established the truth that there will be challenges. Understand that there will be challenges. Okay? Don't run away when you find one. Let me be frank with you. There is the easiest path to escaping challenges. The easiest path, unfortunately, is the most popular path and the worst path. So, number one, it is the easiest path. Number two, the most popular. And number three, the worst path. And that path is quitting. Everybody have that instinct to quit, including myself. You start something and suddenly it's like the hell is loose and everything is working against you. Let me be frank with you. It's just easy to just chicken out, just quit. But that is the worst path to solving your problems, your challenges in business. Don't ever quit. The greatest people you know, the people you admire, everyone, I don't want to call names, but anyone that you know, the richest people, the wealthy people, the successful people you know, there is this instinct to quit. We all have it. But I want to encourage you, don't ever give in to that instinct. Don't ever quit. Like I said, that is the easiest path, but that is the worst part. Don't ever quit. Stay in it, all right? Stay in it, and at the end you will be happy you did. Now let me refer us to the scriptures. The Bible reveals the reason why Jesus has to, bear the pains of crucifixion. All right? Now, people didn't know that Christ actually thought. It came to his thought. He thought about quitting. Right? It's funny, right? But that's the truth. Because he prayed to the Father, said, if this is possible, can this cup take it away from me? I don't want to go through this. What is it? Is it not a thought of quitting? Is it not a thought of avoiding what he should go through? But you know what kept him going? Because of the glory ahead. Because of what is ahead of him. So, if you know what is ahead of you, if you know the glory, if you know the glory ahead, if you have seen what people have not seen, if you've seen that you are very close to your destination, if you see that your dream is about to come to pass, the pain, the temporary pain, because all these things are temporary. Nothing is permanent. Those challenges are temporary. Right? You will go through them, solve them, and get to your glory. So that was what kept Christ moving. And I just wanted to remind you this morning that you don't need to quit. Like I said, that thought comes there. It could stay, all right? But never allow it to happen. Don't ever quit. That's the worst path to take. But like I said, that's the easiest part. You just zoom out. That's all. But the problem is still there. You are still where you are. You've not made any progress. You're still unsuccessful, right? You're still frustrated. But you just quit. So nothing has happened. And I discovered that people that quit easily, if you go back and trace what has happened in the past and look at what will happen in the future, they have been quitting for years. They start something, they face challenge, they quit. They believe that you're not supposed to have any challenge. That's the problem. So it starts from what they believe, kind of a preconception, all right? They have this perception, they've made a determination that there wouldn't be any problem. So whenever something comes out, a challenge comes out, they quit. You have been quitting all this while and nothing has changed. You are more frustrated than before. So don't ever quit. All right. Now, having said that, I want to just give you some little things, one or two things you need to do, all right, so that you can stay the course and achieve all your goals, all right? Like I said, quitting is not an option. But just know that. Let it settle in your mind. Don't ever quit. Don't ever. Like I said, the thought will come. You will think about it. It can stay with you for some time. It can come, go, but then don't ever allow it to happen. Don't ever quit. All right? Do you know the reason? You are not alone. We all face the same problem in business. Your problem could be, getting customers. Your problem could be recruiting. Your problem could be hiring the right people. Your problem could be cash flow, right? Your problem could be managing the business or leading people. There are a lot of problems in business. Many a times, we do not envisage that. We don't believe it would happen, or we're not thinking, we're not prepared, especially if you are new in business. We just believe if you start a business, everybody will begin to buy your product. You begin to recruit everybody. You tell people they buy. You think you had believed before now that all your family members will support what you're doing. Your friends will support you. Everybody will just. But the reality is that it doesn't work like that. As a matter of fact, the discouragement you would get will come from your closest friends, your family members who will start discouraging you. Except, in few occasions, there are actually few people, very few, that they would get the best of encouragement from their family members. I'm telling you, the numbers, very few. Majority of people don't get that encouragement from the family members, from close friends. You will hear all kinds of things. People will tell you they tried what you're doing, they failed, and therefore it's not going to work. Your family members will tell you, look, you mean you want to do this? Come on, count us out. You can't do, you'll be surprised. Why? That's part of life. That means that you want to be great. Okay? So, whatever the problem is, just know that there are things you can do, right, to help you to navigate through. And you're going to come out very strong. You're going to come out, very happy with yourself. You're going to come out stronger person, both in heart, in spirit, and in mind, in body. Look, if these problems and challenges don't come, you can't be strong. Your muscles will be very weak. If you want to understand how these things work, go and ask champions in athletics, people who have won championship. They will tell you what they go through every day. But nobody sees those things they go through. People don't see them. Do you know what people see? People see the trophy. They win, on the championship. They see the medals. They win on championship. But they don't see what they went through before the championship. And they forgot that some of their colleagues, left. They quit. But they refused to quit. They stayed through the course, and they now have won championship, and we feel it was just simple. No, it wasn't. All right, so get this thing and no peace. Accept it and no peace. You are not the only person going through. I am going through the same process. I have my own challenges. At times you wake up, you don't want to go out, don't want to do anything. At times you stay, customers. At times a lot of problems. The cash flow reduces. You feel like disappearing. Okay? We all go through the same thing. All right? So, understand that you are not alone. We are in it together. Some of us have went through it a number of times. All right? And do you know the issue? If you start any new business, you still face some of those challenges. Yes. The only difference is that some of us are used to them. So we are expecting them to come up. We are expecting sales to reduce. We know they will come up. And we've found a way to navigate through, stay through, and come out successful. And people clap, wow, this guy is great. But they didn't know what you went through. Okay? So, first of all, understand that you are not alone. We all face the same thing. Whether you are new in business or you are old, okay, it doesn't matter. We all go through the same thing, and we are here to support you. We are here to help you, make you believe, understand that, look, it's normal to face challenges, right? And you can actually scale through. You can scale through and get through all those challenges, all right? And challenges are not there to frustrate you, They are not there to make you weak. They're actually there to make you strong, right? They are there to prepare you for things ahead. There are actually a lot of good things ahead of you. A lot of glories, okay, you may not see. That's the essence of those challenges. All right. So there are a few things you can do to help you to navigate through your challenges. The number one thing is that you need a mentor. Whether you're about to start or you have started, you need a mentor. You need somebody who has gone through what you're about to go through, or who is going through that, or he is already in it, who has done what you're about to do. Let me tell you something. There is nothing new under the sun. That's the scriptures. There is nothing new under the sun. Whatever you're going through, people have gone through them. So you need a mentor, somebody you can listen to, somebody you can obey, somebody that when he says something, you take it, you accept it, you respect him, right? And you're ready to follow his leadership. You need a mentor, all right? So if you have already started, there's no problem. It's not late. Look for a mentor. If you're about to start, beautiful. Look for a mentor. Look for a guide. He is going to help you. He will share stories with you. Whatever you're going through, he knows. He understands them. All right? So he's going to help you, walk you through them. This is very important. This is very critical. And this is where a lot of people miss it. All right? So, number two is depending on the business you are doing. all right, depending on the business you're doing. Depending on the business you're doing. Depending on the number of staff you have, if you're just the owner of the business, you are just there, all right, then you may not need to delegate anything. But I want to talk about like delegation. If it's just you, then you must understand your capacity so that you know what you do per time. At times you carry a lot of things on yourself and you overwhelm yourself, you overwhelm your strength, you overestimated your strength, and therefore you are carrying a lot of things at the same time. In that case, it may overwhelm you. All right, so you have to understand your strength. You must understand your strength and be able to know what you carry per time, so that you wouldn't stress yourself. Then if you have people working with you, right, you need to learn how to delegate. You don't need to do everything. You delegate some duties and monitor, okay, so that you can have time to rejuvenate when you are down. So it's important, but everything depends on the business you're doing. Now, if you are just starting, the most challenging time is getting your customer. Getting a customer, getting 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're just starting and suddenly you've not gotten any customer, the first thing you need to do right now is to get your first customer. It gives relief. It relieves you of the stress. There is this excitement of making your first sale, of doing your first recruiting, of having your first client. It relieves you of a lot of stress. Okay, that is if you are just starting. So it's very important to get your first client, your first customer. Okay, make the first sale is very critical. All right, then you must have the right concept about money. You must have the right concept about money. Now this is very challenging. This is actually a very difficult task. A lot of us have the wrong concept about money, very wrong. And many a times that's the beginning of our problem. Everyone wants to make money. That's the truth. Everyone is in business to make some profit. That is the truth. But if that is what is driving you, then you may have a lot of challenges. That simple concept has increased your challenges many times, because suddenly you discover that the money is not coming. So what do? You quit? No. Like I said, quitting is not an option. So you must have a right concept about money. Some of us carry along with us a lot of concept about money that is not helping us, and those concepts limit our ability to make money. It also limit our ability to manage money. It limits our ability to grow money. I don't think anybody wants to buy a product at let me say $100 and sell it at $95. I don't think so. Nobody wants to do that. The reason is simple. You are not in business to lose. As simple as that. So, but you must have the right concept about money, so that you know your relationship with money. You know how to handle money, so that you don't scare money away, or you don't get money and waste it. Okay? Very important, very important. And this will also help you if you start business and you're not seeing the money. You see your friends make money in business, and you forget that some of them have been years in business. You just started right now, and suddenly what you're seeing is not what you're expecting. You're expecting to have made a lot of bucks, but you've not even made a single sale. And people are not even encouraging you, that kind of a thing. So if you don't have a right concept about money, you may quit immediately. You may say it will not work. And immediately you have the wrong attitude, your business begins to go down, because you lose energy to do anything. All right. The next thing you should do is that you make sure that you have a support group, a support system that supports what you do. Now, this relates to all kinds of business, but for those of you that are into affiliate business, networking business, referral business, and all those social-driven businesses, you must find a support group. This is critical. The reason is this. Everybody in the social support group, all of you have one vision, you have one direction, you have the same goal, you have the same dream, right? So there is something about pairs. There is something about these social pairs and support groups. You support yourselves, you derive strength in finding out that you are all going through the same process, and you are there for each other. There is this it's in the scriptures in Proverbs that iron sharpens iron. Right, that's what the support group does. Now, even if you're not in these affiliate businesses, right, you're just running your own traditional business, find a support group. Yeah, find people that are into the same business and find a way to stay together, discuss your challenges together, discuss your, we are social beings. We need each other to survive. So, part of the ways to solve your problems, challenges in business is to have a support group, where you find solace, you find strength. Imagine knowing that what you're going through, somebody has just gone through it, and the person is sharing how he was able to navigate out of that problem. You know how you feel? You feel, hope. Hope is restored that, look, so it's possible to go through this. I'm not there, I'm not just in this alone. Other people are passing through the same thing, so let's do this together. That's the power of, support groups. Then, another thing you may need to do is you need to deal with doubt, unbelief, right? You need to deal with it. If it's possible, you have to eliminate it, because doubt has a way of sapping your strength, has a way of sapping your energy, right? Don't ever doubt what you're doing. Don't ever doubt whether you will succeed. Don't ever doubt whether you're going to get out of this. Many a times, would I say that doubt definitely leads to fear, or fear leads to doubt, whichever way. Two of them work. Some people start with doubting and suddenly they are afraid, and some people that are afraid and suddenly begin to doubt the possibility of this working. Whichever way, you have to deal with doubt. You have to eliminate it. All right, it's going to give you a lot of strength, right, to think possible, right? Think possibilities. Be optimistic. If you need to succeed as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you must be optimistic. When I mean optimistic, I mean very, very optimistic, against all odds. Some of us have been in this for a long time. We've gone through thick and thin, recessions upon recessions, and people are still wondering, how are we surviving? It's simple. We believe in what we do. It's simple. We believe in it. We believe in what we do. We are very passionate about it, right? And we believe we're going to succeed against all odds. And that's why we are still here, and we are succeeding. We are making headway. When people say there is a casting down, we say there is a lifting up. We are very optimistic. It is not that we don't see, the enemies. It's not that we don't see the challenges. We see them, but we see beyond them. Right? We are just not seeing what is happening right now. We are seeing beyond what is happening right now. We are seeing into the future. And that's what gives us hope to keep pushing. So you need to deal with your doubt. You need to deal with your doubt. Then one of the things you also have to do is you must understand that you must make a sale. You must make sales. The other time I talked about two things that every entrepreneur should do, or things that cause businesses to fail. And every entrepreneur must understand them. Number one is your cash flow, inflow of cash into the business. Number two is cost control, the way money leaves the business. If you understand these two concepts, I'm telling you, you will succeed. Now, having said that, let me get back to what I was trying to say. You must make sales. If you are into affiliate, you must make sales. If your business requires recruiting, you must recruit. There is no two ways about that. I mean, you have just to learn it. You see, what you have not learned becomes difficult. Let me be frank with you. Many people fail in business many a times, not because they cannot succeed, but because they don't understand that why they have not made a headway is because they've not learned it. And that's why it seems it's very difficult, very difficult. I normally use this example because to me, that's the simplest example to use. Number one, look at a child going to school for the first time, going to nursery school for the first time. He doesn't know how to read ABCD or 1, 2, 3. Right? Now, to that child, if you say I should read ABCD, that's the most difficult thing to do. He finds it difficult to read ABCD, he can't do that, and in his mind or in her mind, it's difficult. I can't do that. But look at what happens. After some days, when he learns it, he can say it easily. Now, so what has happened between I can't and now I can? In between, he has learned. So whatever that you're finding difficult to do, whether selling or recruiting, whatever, is simply because you've not learned it. So what you need to do is to learn it. When you learn it, it becomes easy. But when you've not learned it, it becomes difficult. Understand this concept, and I'm telling you, you will have peace. You must sell, you must recruit, depending on your business. You must sell. Your product must leave your office, your hand to the hand of the user, and money has to be exchanged for that value you've created. If you are into services, you must offer service and you have to be paid for the service. If you are recruiting, you have to recruit and product bought so that you get commission. These are realities. You don't run away from them. I'm telling you the truth. That's business. You must make your first sale, and you must make second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. You keep making them. If it's recruiting, you must keep recruiting. There is no shortcut to this. You can't escape it. All right? And maybe, let me say finally, it's not these things I've mentioned are not exhausting the list. Okay? But there's something I want to say before I summarize. You have to be careful how you spend your money. Yeah. Spend to generate money. Invest your money into money generating activities. Not all activities are right in business. They might be good, they might be fine, they might be nice, but they may be wrong. They may be good, oh beautiful, oh nice, but if they are not generating income for the business, they are wrong. So you have to be careful. Invest more into income generating activities. Focus on income generating activities. I don't play with my internet services. I don't play with them because I know that that's how to reach my clients. Okay, I don't play with my calls. I must have airtime 2-4. All right, I don't play with them. I don't play with my gadgets. All right, I don't play with my gadgets because for me to do my business very well, my gadgets will be up and my systems must be sound. My phones and other gadgets I use, they must be sound. I'm still investing in more gadgets because these are things that will generate, the money I need. Okay? But there are some things so depending on your business, you must be careful to know what you're spending on. Don't just spend for the sake of spending. Don't spend to make someone happy. Don't spend to okay, to just make noise. Spend on income generating activities. Spend on things that will generate money for your business. Like I said, there are other things that we can talk about, but these are the few. I think when you do them, you will navigate through the challenges they have in your business. All right, in summary, understand that there are challenges in business. No, all businesses. Don't start a business and you don't expect any challenge. If somebody had told you that, the person deceived you. Because greatness is not easy. Let me say it again. Greatness, to be great, is not easy. That's why many people will never be great in life. They won't achieve much. All right? They won't do much because they are looking for the easy path. And the easy path doesn't lead to greatness. Even the road to heaven, you know what Christ said is on those roads? He said, thorns. Does thorn look like something sweet? I don't think so. Thorns are on the road to heaven. Okay, you meet challenges. A lot of things are there. A lot of things are facing you. You have to conquer. In those days, if you want to conquer a city, if you want to be rich, you need to conquer cities. You need to go to wars. Win wars. Just mention those people that were great. Why were they called great? Because they conquered nations. They conquered cities. All right, they went to war and won. It's the same thing. If you want to be successful in business, you must conquer a lot of challenges in business. You must face these things. Don't run away from them. Face them, conquer them, and I'm telling you the truth. You'll be celebrated. You become a consultant. People will ask you, how were you able to manage the crisis? We heard, that we had some economic crisis during your time. What happened? How did you manage? How did you escape? What did you do? They are asking you because they know that it's not an easy task. Not everyone has that capacity to go through it, but you went through it and you became out successful. I want to believe that you've benefited from today's class. All right, so I want you to help us share this message to your friends and loved ones. Who knows? This could be a turning point in somebody's life, in somebody's business. Okay, so thank you very much. My name is Mr. Obidibo Ahbarezama. See you next time. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you. God bless you.